Hey guys, Greg here from Premier Fitness Systems. Got 3 great hip mobility drills today to show you. These are 3 good exercises you can bring into part of your warm-up on a legs day, something you can do 2-3 days a week. Just in the morning when you get up, start to loosen things up. Also good as a pre-round before you go out and play, or even if you're hitting up the range. Just loosen up those hips, allow you to get into the turn a lot better. Just protecting that low back by keeping everything loosened up. So the basis for what we're going to do today is what I call a 90-90 drill. So what that means is I'm going to come into a 90 degree in each of my knees as a starting position. So my toes stay flexed, my knees stay down on both sides on here. The goal is to be pushing my knees and ankles into the floor and staying as tall as I can to get stretch in the hips. So on my back leg, every time I come to neutral, I want to keep my glute engaged and stay up as tall as I can. The other thing is I can use my hands in the beginning, but eventually work my way up to just using my strength in my legs once I have good enough mobility and balance. So we're going to start this first drill. I'm going to do what's called a 90-90 kick out. So knee, ankle, stay pushing into the floor. I'm staying nice and tall. I want to kick out. As I kick out, I want to keep my front knee from coming off the floor. And then I want to come back and sit up nice and tall. When I sit up tall, I'm engaging the glute. I might start to feel a Charlie horse in my hip. That's okay, totally normal. You're going to feel that for the first few weeks, but as long as you're consistently doing this, it will start to go away. So that's just neural confusion. Your body's getting used to everything. So we're kicking out, sitting back up nice and tall. The harder variation is kicking out, sitting up nice and tall. So second exercise, we're going to go to the 90-90, but we're going to do alternating sides on here. So what that's going to look like is same thing, both knees down. Start with my hands if I want to, sitting up nice and tall, back glute is engaged. I'm just going to roll 90 degrees, coming back 90 degrees. Once again, can just use stability and the strength of my legs without actually using the hands on there. Third one we're going to do is what I call the 90-90 airplane drill. So once again, we're going to set back up in that 90-90 position. I want to have the front knee, ankle pushed into the floor. We can start with arms up in a T. If that's too much, you can use your hands to kind of walk out. But we're going to start like an airplane. We're going to come down. I want the middle of my chest to come across the middle of my leg, and then I want to use my hands to kind of walk out. Pull my head into the floor so I get a good stretch. And then I want to come back up. When I come back up, my knee in the back and the front are still pushing into the floor. Coming down. Really get a good stretch. Maybe holding for a 2-3 count. And then coming back up. Like I said, you can start by walking the hands out, assisted. And then I can kind of push myself back off the floor until I start to have enough strength. So 3 great variations, 90-90 drill. First one, what I want you to do on the kickouts is we'll do 10 aside. Then we're going to go to the 90-90 alternating sides. I want you to just do a total of 10 reps on those. And then we're going to do the 90-90 airplane, which I want you to do 10 aside and then go to the other side. But 3 great drills. You can do multiple sets, start to sprinkle these exercises into your workouts, or even if you have 5 minutes prior to a round, great way to loosen up the hips before you go out there.